Chapter 1. The Computer System. Chapter Outline. Features of a computer. The IPO cycle. Computer system. Computer hardware. Computer software. A computer is a useful machine. It can perform a variety of tasks, but do you know how its parts work? Let's find out. Features of a computer. Computer has unique features which makes it so useful. These are speed. The working speed of a computer is very fast in comparison with human beings. Accuracy. A computer is an accurate machine. This means it does not make any mistakes if the correct input is provided to it. Diligence. Unlike human beings, a computer never gets tired. It can work for hours. Storage. A computer has a large memory that can store huge amount of information which can be retrieved quickly when needed. Multitasking. A computer can do multiple jobs at the same time. This means we can solve sums and watch a movie at the same time. Limitations of a computer. Although a computer has many features, it has certain limitations too. No feelings. A computer cannot feel anything. Needs electricity or battery. A computer cannot work without electricity or a battery. Cannot take decisions. It is dependent on human beings to work. The IPO cycle. A computer follows certain steps to perform any task. Data values and instructions are entered as input. They are processed and stored. Finally, the result is given out as output. This working cycle is known as the IPO cycle. Input. Instructions and data given to a computer. Process. The computer examines and calculates the result. Output. The computer gives the result after processing. For example, we give numbers 20 and 5 and instruction to add them. 25 plus input. The CPU processes the numbers and adds them. 20 plus 5. Process. We get the result on the monitor. 25. Output. A computer works on the process of IPO cycle, input, process, output, cycle, with the help of its different parts. Computer system. A computer works as a unit, combining all its parts. Hence, it is also called a computer system. These parts are either hardware or software. Both hardware and software are necessary for a computer to work. Let's know more about them. Computer hardware. All the parts of a computer that we can see and touch are called hardware. Some of these parts are visible outside, like keyboard, monitor, mouse, etc. Some are located inside the CPU box, like CPU hard disk, etc. Hardware parts are categorized into 4 types. Hardware. Input, devices. Processing device. Output, devices. Storage devices. Input devices. Input devices are used to enter data into the computer and provide instructions. We are already aware of the keyboard and mouse. Let's learn about some others. Scanner. A scanner reads images, pictures and paper documents. It then sends them as input into the computer. Touch screen. A touch screen monitor allows us to operate a computer without a keyboard and mouse by simply touching its screen with a finger. Joystick. We use a joystick to play games on a computer. It helps control the different movements in the game. Web camera. A web camera, also known as a webcam, is a video camera that lets people see each other over the internet. Microphone. A microphone records voice, music and sounds, which can then be stored on a computer. Processing device. The CPU, or Central Processing Unit, is a chip inside the CPU box. It is the processing device that processes the input and sends the result to output devices. CPU is also called the brain of a computer, as it is responsible for all the work done. It performs all the calculations. It also stores the data and instructions we provide. Output devices. Output devices help us get the results, known as output. We are already aware of the monitor and printer. Let's learn about some others. Headphones. Headphones are worn over ears to listen to music and sound without disturbing others. Speakers. Speakers are used for listening to music, voice, and sound. Projector. A projector displays images or videos on a large screen or surface. Plotter. A plotter uses automated pens to print large images such as banners and maps. Storage devices. Storage devices are used to store our work so that we can use it again whenever needed. Here are some of them. Hard disk. A hard disk can store maximum work. It is permanently fixed in the CPU box. Pen drive. A pen drive is a small storage device that can be carried along. It has a larger storage capacity than a DVD. DVD and CD. A DVD looks like a CD but can store more data than it. CD stands for compact disc and DVD stands for digital versatile disc. Computer software. Hardware parts are not enough to make computer a useful machine. They need instructions to make a computer work. These instructions are called software. Software is stored inside the computer. We cannot touch it. Computer software are the programs by which we operate the hardware parts. Software controls all the working of a computer. Let us understand with the help of an example. We draw using a mouse, but to draw we need a program app that lets us draw, for example, Paint program. So mouse is a hardware and Paint is a software. There are two types of software: application software and system software. Computer software. Application software. System software. Application software. Application software is designed to perform specific types of jobs on a computer. For example, in Paint program, we can draw and paint pictures but cannot play games. Some other examples are Tux Paint and Word. System software. System software, like a manager, controls and manages all activities of a computer system. Operating system, OS, is a part of system software. It prepares a computer to work on as soon as we switch it on. It also lets us run the application software. Windows is the most used operating system. There are many versions of OS like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and Windows 11. Windows 11 is the latest version. Refresh. The parts of the computer that we can see and touch are called hardware. Input devices are used to enter data into the computer and provide instructions. CPU is the processing device that processes the input and sends the result to output devices. Output devices are used to get results or outputs from the computer. Storage devices store our data and work. Software are instructions that control all the working of a computer. A software that is designed to perform some specific type of jobs on a computer is called application software. A software that controls and manages all the activities of a computer system is called system software.